Ahoy, this is Zdenka. I'm in this beautiful location in Whitby, Ontario, Canada. Today we're going to be filming cinematic b-roll of this place, handheld, no gimbal. Last tutorial was complete walkthrough Filmic Pro. Today it's going to be the practical one. I'm going to be filming in Filmic Pro. I'm going to show camera settings, some moves, some transitions. We'll put it together with the music and play at the end. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka Darula. This channel is all about photography and video, tech tutorials, creative camera challenges, hidden giveaways and vlogs. So if that's something you are interested in, consider subscribing. The tools I'm going to be using today is an iPhone 13 Pro with a clear case from Moment. I have a Moondog lap adapter and variable ND filter from Moment as well. Everything is linked below in the video description in case you're interested to check it out. Before I start filming, let me show you my camera settings. So right now, if I go to resolution, I'm filming in 4K 8-bit in Filmic Extreme, 16:9 resolution. Let's go to frame rate. I have it set to 60 because I want the flexibility in post to slow down some of the clips. And I also turned on the stabilization. I'm using cinematic. There's going to be a little bit of a latency, that means delay in the picture preview as I am moving, but I can still deal with that. There's also a little bit of a crop. I could use cinematic plus, but the latency is too big. I don't like that too much, so I'll be very much okay with the cinematic, and I know the video will be good. I don't need to really use gimbal for this one. My white balance I have set to sunny right now, and when I look at the shutter speed, I locked 1/120th of a second, moved the ISO to the lowest one I could. Let's jump right into it with a classic reveal. Next shot just will be quick pan from the side. I'm also noticing that the camera has a hard time focusing here and there when I have the variable filter a little bit darker. Here's a quick tip. When you're filming handheld, it's way easier to move a bit faster while you're panning to avoid any up and down unwanted movements. Once you slow down the clip in a post, you get a very smooth shot. Because it's early in the morning, the light is hitting nicely. There's a little lake, and I always tend to film with the sun in my back, so I'm seeing the nice reflection of the water before I move on and I shoot against the sun. Telephoto lens will give you a completely different look. It is good to switch lenses to get variety. Because it is such a big zoom, you have to move extremely slowly and avoid any movement up and down. Because it is early spring and we don't really have that much greenery yet, overall shots where the lighting is the best will do the trick. The rest will have to be filled up with a lot of detail shots showing greenery. When I'm filming detail shots, I try to film against the sun to get a lot of sun streaks, like now with this tree. And I can actually do a little curve here because it's handheld, so I can really choose which way. Close-up shots are all about texture and color. This shot is filmed with standard lens. Get very close against the sun again. Same spot, but different shot. This time, focus is locked on far distance to get a blurry foreground. Let's stay with water for a bit and do a fast reveal. This shot will be slowed down in a post, which is perfect for moving water. Spring flowers have rich colors. Look for those as well. Water has also interesting texture and color. The more variety of close-up shots of different objects, the better. These are done with telephoto lens. Spring is all about greens, and I found an absolute treasure. Look at the structure, look at the texture, the color, how beautiful it is. As this is another green color, let's continue with creative shots, which will help with transitions in the post. Ultra-wide-angle lens is also a macro lens. Get as close as possible to get the fine detail. Classic tree crown spin shots has different colors and textures than all the other shots. Leading lanes are something you want to look for as well, especially if you will use ultra-wide angle lens, as this will give you interesting look. Another green texture, just different plant, very fresh green. Filming against the sun, which is a standard lens, to give this beautiful streaks of the light. That's it. As I was filming against the light, I gave it kind of like the silhouette, so the sun was peeking through. Now when you turn it around the other way and there is a green foliage behind that, you're just gonna get very rich green, and that's what today is all about. Green, yellow, wood, rocks, water, blue color, springtime. Right now I have a standard lens and I'm going right in to get the soft texture as close to the lens as possible. So there you have it. Just a smartphone, no gimbal, no monopod. Obviously the movements are a little bit different. At one point I was able to create different moves than normally, but unfortunately I felt that my hands were tied and I cannot do the large movements I would normally do with a gimbal or a monopod on top of it. Let's add some music now and let's play the final piece. Give it a thumbs up if you liked today's video, and don't forget to subscribe for more. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Ahoj.